And our pitcher in this game, Juan Marichal. Singy, he was impressive his last time out.
Boog, over 200 career wins. That's a lot by today's standards. Tells you about the longevity of his career, his ability to work deep into games, even when he doesn't have his best stuff.
That's a base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position as you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
And now, Mark McGwire. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Four-seam fastball. High now.
Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. His first homer of the year. The Cardinals score first. It's 3-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Now here is Duke Snyder. Ball. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first.
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Ramirez takes it in for the out. One down. Here's the Cardinals lineup now.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
This one in the air, center field. Sosa gets under it. 2 down. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great...
To first, Robinson retired. That's out number 3. St. Louis gets 3 on the homer. It's now 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And towing the slab, Nolan Ryan. Singy, he was impressive his last time out. Perez up now for the Tigers. Swing and a miss as she was late that time. Late swing, foul to the left. Ryan will look to follow up an excellent performance last time out, tossing a shutout. Makes the catch. 1 down. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
Talking about that shutout, he really had everything working for him. Not many pitchers nowadays who can turn a lineup over 3 times and still be effective, Boog. So what he did is impressive.
2 away. Vladimir Guerrero now at the plate. Guerrero with a homer in his last game. 2 down, nobody on. Ball. Two down. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Tigers fail to make any noise. They trail it here. New inning getting started. Leading off, Jim Edmonds. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a
Screwball.
little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Swing and a miss.
Four-seam
Marshall, over 200 career wins, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Just missed.
That's the ball.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Middle outside.
That one misses.
Ball four. Take your base.
Lead-off walk.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
Slider. Middle inside.
Nice stop. There's one. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Ozzie Smith getting ready to hit. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul.
Slider. Middle inside.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball.
Curveball. Low middle.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Screwball. Low middle.
There goes Ozzie. Ball outside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Swing, and he popped it up. And that'll do it. The Cards lead one, but they lead it 3-0. Back at Comerica Park, bottom of the second. Manny Ramirez up now for the Tigers. On the ground, Robinson handles, throws to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Designated hitter, David Ortiz.
This one in the air. Rolling. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting 6.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's a big power threat. Albert Pujols. Check swing, he held up. Ball 1.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast. He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here. In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. That one hammered center field. Edmonds going back. Out of here. All muscle to center field. His second of the year, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 3-1.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Late with the swing there.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Solo shot for Detroit this inning. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Line drive, and foul ball.
Low outside.
This one belted, deep left field, on its way, gone. Home run number 5 on the season, and they add to the lead. It's 4-1.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Now the left fielder, Stan Musial. He had a big 3-run homer in his first trip. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
You know, these Cards doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Got him swinging.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Next to hit, Scott Rowland.
And you know, bloops and lasers, they both count the same, so we know there's 0 complaints about double digits in the hit column, no matter how it happens.
Low outside.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Musial at first, one gone.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one almost got him.
Low outside.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Slider. Middle outside.
2-2 now. Center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Screwball. Low inside. Four-seam fastball. High inside.
That one fouled off.
Screwball. Low inside.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Slider.
Traffic on the bases with one already in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
No, that's outside.
Really
Ball.
good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Good eye in
Ball.
that spot.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And it remains 2-2.
Slider. Low outside.
2 on, 1 out. And that's a base hit. Usual around third. He's safe. It's 5-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI.
Here's A.J. Hinch. So they bring on the veteran, Luis Severino, ready to make his season debut.
Circle change. Low middle.
And here is Jim Edmonds. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Four-seam fastball.
With how good these
Low
offenses
inside.
are, there's a lot of ball game left.
That one a little bit high, and it's 1-1.
Sinker.
Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Dive, and he's got it. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
2 on, 2 outs. That's a strike. And 1-1.
Circle change. Low inside.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Lifted in the air, right center field. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Oh, what a stop. Throws from his knees, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Wow, he did everything he could on that play with the throw from his knee, but the hustle down the line was enough to earn him the infield knock, and that's a great baseball play all the way around.
Low middle.
The 1-0. Yeah, there's the strike.
Sinker. Middle outside.
Up the middle. A dive. Nice stop from his backside. But it's not in time. Base hit.
He kept a run off the board with that effort. 2 runs could have easily scored on that play, but he was able to knock it down with the dive and limit the damage. I tell you what, that won't go unnoticed by his teammates.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Base hit. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's a 2-run single. It's 9. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen. Yuri Perez. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
High in the air, out to right. Brings it in, and that is that. But 6 runs here in the inning have taken a close game.
Leading off for the Tigers, third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Ryan back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Tigers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Right back to him on the mound. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Alfonso Soriano up now for the Tigers. He swings and fouls one off. Sliced hard, but foul.
And this lineup has no choice but to make an adjustment in the second half of this game. They have to try something different if they want different results.
That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
That one lifted to left. And there's 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And a swing and a miss there.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
And it's second. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 0-2 now. Good job to fight that one off.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Back here in Detroit, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Circle change. Low outside.
The 0-1. This one chopped up the middle. Slings to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Scott Rowland will hit next. 1 for 2. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. He is an absolute flamethrower, of course, and you don't have to watch very long. And the radar gun is lighting right up.
Well, you can see all the fans looking at the scoreboard after each pitch. I don't think you see it at the plate. You hear it go by.
Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and they get the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
No, that
Chris,
missed.
it seems like more and more pitchers are training to up that velocity.
Yeah, and they're understanding efficiency as well from mechanics, from biomechanics. These pitchers are paying attention. They're trying to get better, and they're trying to get an edge.
Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Location as well with the velocity. So many of these hard throwers are working up in the zone, at least in part to combat the launch angle swing, right?
Yeah, and if you're effective with that pitch where you can throw it at the top of the zone as a strike that can be called, now you can start to elevate and try to get that swing and miss with 2 strikes.
4-seam fastball. Low outside.
Stays alive.
Slider. Low inside.
What a stop. To first. Nicely done for the out. So 1 left for the Cardinals, but they still hold a commanding 9. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels, and I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewalling, it's awesome.
Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time.
Ball.
And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all, and everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
What was your worst start one year? Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something.
That one inside. Full count now. Swings and misses. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Up next for the Tigers, left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Ortiz takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That's off the inside corner. 3 balls, no strikes.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In the air, left side. And that will end the inning. So they make short work of him there. We've played 4. It's back at Comerica Park. Sandy Alcantara will take over here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Not far out of this zone, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
The 1-0. Yeah, that's fouled off. Alcantara in his 8th season, 30 years old now, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Sinker. Low inside.
There's a line drive to left field. He's got it. Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Tony Gwynn, the next to hit. Fly ball down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
Middle outside.
The 0-1 just missed.
Sinker. Low outside. Circle change. Low outside.
Line drive. That's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Circle change. Low outside.
Ha!
Sinker. Low outside.
On the ground to the left. And that's just foul.
Sinker. Low inside.
2 on, 1 out. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Sinker. Low inside.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
And he'll shoot.
Cut!
Out on strikes.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Stan Musial getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. That one to first. Pujols. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. It's the Cardinals 9 and the Tigers 1. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the inning, Albert Pujols up now for the Tigers. Jackknifes out of the way. That one close, ruled the ball. And that's ball 2. Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Hammered down the right side, but foul. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
No, that's out.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Well struck right field. That one back. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
In the air to left center. 2. Down. And up next for Detroit, Adrian Beltre. Grounded out his first time up.
Adrian Beltre.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Tigers, second baseman Alfonso Soriano.
Ground ball right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. It's the Cardinals 9 and the Tigers 1. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. And now here is Duke Snider.
Low middle.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Sosa has a beat on it. And there's one down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Hey!
Throwing at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Overhand curve. Low inside. Sinker. Low middle.
Out to short. Sends it to first. Two quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 down, base is empty. And up next for St. Louis, Brooks Robinson. Fought off foul.
Sinker. Middle outside.
Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Circle
Runner at
change.
second, 2 down.
Low
And
middle.
we're in the top half of the 6th.
Ball outside.
Sinker. Low middle. Sinker. Low outside.
Nope. Ball.
Sinker. Low outside.
Good job to fight that one off.
Circle change. Low outside.
And it's second. Hard hit left side. The throw to first.
He's out of there.
And that's the 3rd out. It's the Cardinals 9. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Perez. Liner, and this could be trouble. Now she'll turn for second. She makes it safely with a leadoff double in the 6th.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and she did it perfectly.
Hard liner. Edmonds sprinting after it. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. The relay to the plate. Hung up in a rundown now between 3rd and home. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play.
Well, we assume it, but not all double plays are 6-4 threes or something like that. Right there, it's just sort of a combination of good defense and poor base running, and probably more of the latter. That's a big turn of events in this inning, though.
Guerrero in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
The 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. It's the Cardinals 9 and the Tigers 1. Back at Comerica Park. And new pitcher for the Tigers, Luis Heel. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Heel. He's made a name for himself as a very effective reliever, but not really what you expect from a bullpen arm these days because he's not out there racking up Ks.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Here's the 0-2. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Going back, makes a nice running catch. One up, one down.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Line to left. And there's 2 away. Back to the top of the order. Tony Gwynn digs in now. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Heel, the former rookie of the year. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup to the right side. And that is that. It's the Cardinals 9 and the Tigers 1. Welcome back. Taking a look Game summer. The Tigers going with a pinch hitter, Jose Bautista.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
And a swing and a miss. Breaking ball inside. Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball is outside.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Swings through that high fastball. Ah, that hit him.
That hit him.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Tigers going with a pinch hitter, Gary Sanchez. A runner at first for him, nobody out. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Smith to second, on to first, double play. Base is empty after the double play. Albert Pujols now at the plate. He's already homered in this game.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Late on that fastball. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. It's the Cardinals 9 and the back here in Detroit, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Mark McGwire.
Here.
Circle change. Low inside.
Inside.
No, that's it.
Ball 1.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
Swings and lines one towards the gap, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And he's got a double, his 4th hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
High middle.
Nice grab. Throws from the seat of his pants. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Up next for the Cardinals.
And next is the Cardinals 4-hitter, Duke Snider.
No, that's low. Ball.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
Foul ball there.
Slider. Middle outside.
Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. Runner from third comes across, and they now lead by 9.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
Fouled off. He was late.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
Swing and a foul straight back.
Slider. Low outside.
Line drive. Base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
Fastball.
Brooks Robinson next up for the Cardinals. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame.
Right,
we're at the top of the 8th.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
In the air, right field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Plays the play.
No, he's
Not
in
in
there.
time. He's safe. And they extend their lead. Camilo Doval gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Hey!
Cutter. High outside.
That one in triple digits.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Settles underneath it. And there are 2 outs. Here's the catcher, Joe Torre.
Low middle.
Joe Torre.
Rip, but it curls foul.
Low outside.
Close,
No,
but
that missed.
called
That's a ball.
And that's ball 1. Doval, 28 years old. And they traded for him earlier this year. Way out front for strike 2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Long throw to first. That's the 3rd out. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors. Welcome back as we take look at their upcoming schedule. Now A.J. Hinch making a move for a pinch hitter, Jose Ramirez. Fastball right back to the mound. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Tigers, third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
The Tigers with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Big-time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Ball.
To the right side. Throws to first in time. And next to hit for Detroit, Alfonso Soriano. And look out.
You hit him.
That one gets him.
You got him.
The second man he's plunked in this one.
Catcher, number 4.
That's the ball. That's the ball.
That's
Yeah!
in there. That's strike 1.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
And they'll do it again. Two. Up the middle. Smith over to first in time. And that'll do it. Tigers lead 1. All set to start the ninth.
shortstop.
Randy Rodriguez gets the call from the pen. This is his third time out this year.
73, Randy
Four-seam fastball.
Rodriguez.
Low inside.
Liner caught at second. One pitch and one out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Rodriguez, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a sinker. The Cardinals up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. And down on strikes. Now 2 away.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball becomes such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates.
That's a ball.
These fastballs
Outside.
are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
That one fouled hard the other way.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
2 down, nobody on. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And that one is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. For a guy with top-tier power, this is just another day at the office. Always a threat to send one out. I just don't know how you're supposed to pitch to him.
Here's the left fielder, Stan Musial.
High inside.
Heck what?
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Ramirez going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Steve Carlton.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
Out towards right center field. Edmonds moving under it. And there's one away.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Ball. No, that's out.
One down, base is empty here in the ninth. High fly ball, right field. Gwynn under it. And there are 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Jose Bautista, the next to hit.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Hard hit, right side. Throw to first, ball game. And the Cardinals keep it rolling. 7 straight victories now.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits. Make it 2 touchdowns. Make it 14.
13-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.